Hello, this is Ashley Hill, and I am your college success coach. And today I want to talk about the best tool to help your child take the first step in college planning. And if you listen to previous content here, we discussed what that big step and that first step, a really crucial step is in the college planning process. But today I want to talk about the actual tool, the tool that I use and the tool that I use with my clients as well. So in order to truly understand the best tool that your child needs to use to take the first step in college planning, you must first understand that first step in the college prep process. So I encourage you to go back and to check that out where I talk about and go into detail about what that first step is and why it's so important. But today, again, I want to continue on with the tool. And so the best tool for your child to use to gather his or her responses is to use mind mapping. And now mind mapping is a visual way to organize information. And that's why I love mind mapping, because you can actually see the big picture and you can also see the small, intricate details. And that really summarizes the college prep process. You have the bigger things like the college application, the college interview, admissions interview, your child's resume, for example, if that's required, or a portfolio. Those are kind of the bigger things in the college prep process. But there are also the small, details like, catching all the, make sure that there are no grammatical errors in any of the paperwork and deadlines and those different details that students have to remember as well. So I find it useful for students to have a way to be able to see both the big picture and the intricate details at the same time. And so I've found really good success with mind mapping. In fact, I still use it today. So I really, really love mind mapping. Now, your child needs to determine, so this is the first thing, your child needs to determine whether he or she will create a mind map on paper or use an online mind mapping tool. Now, I use an online mind mapping tool, but many times, depending on where I am, I will quickly, write one out on paper. So it really depends on the preference of your child. Either option is perfectly fine. There are many apps that can take care of this as well. I'm sure they have a smartphone or on their cell phone. They can also download any mind mapping app as well. And so what your child needs to do is they need to list all the responses to the big question and include any notes for the reasoning behind his or her response. That could be perhaps why, or it could be maybe a specific event that influenced their answer. All that information is very pertinent. It's very important because in the future steps they will be able to filter out that information. So for the answers that your child has ranked, it's very important your child should highlight them. So obviously on paper, get a yellow or some bright color highlighter, and then if it's online on an online app, they should be able to underline it or at least put it to the side. And so this really, as I found, is the best way to truly map out and get a really good start and set a really good foundation for the college planning process. And so, by the way, if you'd like to learn more about how to help your child choose the best at college, build a strong college application, and win more scholarships in less time, I encourage you to visit our website at www.collegeprepbuddy.com. I look forward to giving you more expert college guidance in the future.